A few other stories this morning, Jane. You are being urged to, or you as in the coalition, being urged to wind back unfair dismissal rights and expand small business exemptions if you are successful at the next election, if these polls are right. Would you support a change to the legal definition of a small business from 15 to 25 employees?
Pete, we have said from the very beginning that the industrial relations laws introduced by the Albanese government at the beginning of their term of parliament went too far, that they swung the pendulum back the wrong way. We want to make sure that we have a fair industrial relations system, but one that works for both employees and employers and embeds productivity gains into the system, because without productivity gains, well, we have an increased inflationary environment and we can't turbocharge economic growth. We've said that we'll look at various elements of the industrial relation reforms that have been made, things like the definition to casual, multi-employer bargaining, the right to disconnect. And we would ensure that in government, we would take a look at those industrial relations reforms and see where we can make them more effective for both employers and employees.
So this is a pre-election push by the Chamber of Commerce this morning, that it wants to raise the number of employees from 15 to 25 in the qualifier of what is a small business. So for that particular point, are you supportive of their push?
There are a number of definitions of small business, and in fact I was speaking to a business roundtable just last week that was saying that that makes things very confusing. The tax office has one definition, industrial relations, fair work has another, and that can be very difficult. And I think that that's something that we should definitely consider. But the most important issue here is that the industrial relations that have changed have actually made our economy less productive. Higher energy prices have made our economy less productive. Industrial relations changes have made our economy less productive. Over-regulation has made our economy less productive. And higher taxes have made our economy less productive. All of that is feeding into the fact that our economic growth is stagnating. It's good to see that ACCI want to do something about it, because unless we have economic growth, we can't have the prosperity that Australians expect and deserve.